So this is actually the first week of me just going through the process of figuring out life as a jobless PhD holder. These are the Tokyo streets, and here I am having like a meeting with my team because we are working on a startup all girls team. Yay, yay, yay. And after the meeting, I went to this is like spring season in Japan, so everybody's out enjoying spring. This is along the Meguro River, and I was just taking like shots of everything. Oh, we had a picnic planned, and this is me on my. This is actually on the Hibiya line, and I was going for the picnic. And then the girls arrived. This is Mimi having main character energy, Relindis, main character energy. And we went to Ueno Park. Ueno Park is like this huge park that everybody goes to when it's spring season to do a picnic. It was so full that we actually had to struggle to get a seat. We had bought things, we came in, we were ready to enjoy and have a picnic. Of course, alcohol, chips, games, we came ready. And one of the things that I have learned throughout the period of figuring out life without a job is that the first thing you have to worry if you live in a foreign country, you have to worry about visa. Visa is extremely important because you are in that country and you have a visa. And the visa rules in Japan are just different compared to other countries. If you all have watched the first video when I was explaining to you all how the visa situation is in Japan, go ahead and watch it. And then the second thing that you have to worry about is your finances, right? Because you need money to take care of everything, and it is so hard to figure out just life. And I did a video about this, and I was explaining that I need minimum about 300,000 yen just to get by basically. That is about $2,500, which to many people may not be like a lot of money, but when you have always been working and you have a sure source of that income, then you now lose that. Then you have to start figuring out where do you get $2,500 per month to get by. It is something that you really, really have to work on. So when I met with the girls, we were just chatting about what to do next, what makes sense to do. As you can see, I'm the only one with an umbrella. They do not have umbrellas because why? The weather app says that it is going to rain. How are you going out without an umbrella? I have no idea what they were thinking about. Like, why are you here without an umbrella? So they had to be covering their heads with their jackets, and I was laughing because I was the only one with an umbrella, and I was chilling and enjoying. We ate snacks, we had food. Mimi ordered food, Mimi brought games, Rindis brought alcohol. We ate, we drank, we chatted about how do you make money in this economy, in this country, right? We chatted about all of those things, and then we also spoke about like in the next couple of days, because we have been living, like Mimi and I, we've been living in Japan for like 10 years, 10 to 11 years. So we talked about the pathway to PR, like what are the things that you can do in order to get permanent residency in Japan. So in the next couple of probably vlogs, I'm going to be probably showing you all the steps that I am taking towards trying to see if I can get a permanent residence in Japan, or I can figure out like some kind of a startup visa or some kind of a business manager visa. But for that, you require millions. So I'm not sure what route I am going to take in terms of figuring out the visas. But in the next couple of days, that is definitely what I am going to be working on daily. Back home, back creating content, I think the lesson that I've learned throughout this process is that if you have a skill or something you're knowledgeable at, try to work hard at building a community around yourself and your knowledge, and try to monetize it. Because when all else fails, that is all you will have, your own thing. You can bet on yourself, but you can never bet on a company to take care of you.